Bloodstrike is on a massive ban wave on cheaters. Just in the month of May, we've had over 78,000 accounts that were actually banned in Bloodstrike across 3 different servers. But regardless of that many accounts being banned, there is still a huge issue. I know you guys and myself encounter cheaters on a daily basis nowadays, and it is getting really out of hand. But why is there so many cheaters all of a sudden, and why do people actually encourage others to cheat as well? I have no clue, but I did have something else interesting happening to me the other day. I was actually grinding some ranked in the evening with some of my clan members, and we were just, vibing, having fun, and then we ran into a really suspicious player that had aim hacks. Like, literally, he would be a potato, he doesn't have any good game sense, doesn't know what he's doing, but as soon as you pull up on him, he will be hitting every single shot, no exception. And that is very annoying and frustrating. We did manage to kill him a couple of times, but you know what? It's okay. I just went ahead and I reported the guy in game, and then I usually let the system do its thing. A few days later, you'll get a notification and you will be able to claim some rewards because that guy was cheating. But in this case, this guy actually is a TikToker. He is a content creator, and he was actually live streaming at the time. I did not know that until he popped up in my Discord server saying, "GG, lights." Bro, are you, like, why? Like, coming into my Discord server saying GG's while you're cheating? What is so GG's about that? So, naturally, after he came into my Discord server, I was like, okay, I gotta see who this guy is. So I went on to TikTok, I went over to his live stream, and I was actually watching him play because I wasn't sure in the beginning whether he was actually like sussy or not. I'd like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But after watching his stream, I definitely was sure that he was cheating because this guy has zero game sense, doesn't know what he's doing, and has the aim of a god. I'm pretty sure he also had wall hacks because he perfectly knew where people were pulling up behind, left, right to him. So, yeah. But anyway, it's not up to me to judge, okay? I am just Lights the player, Lights the Bloodstrike grinder, Lights that makes YouTube videos. But we're gonna call up for some backup, and we're gonna let police officer Lights investigate this case. Alright, we have 59 people in this lobby, all dropping down on Shutter Island, 16 teams, so there's one team with one player less, but that's alright. So here we go, guys. We're gonna be dropping into Shutter Island. We're gonna drop straight on Prison Rooftop. We have a foul to our name, hits every shot up close, literally snaps onto the next target. We all know that the ground foul loot is absolutely doo-doo, and this guy somehow hits all of the shots. He makes everything count, okay. Finishes off with a nice Glock bullet. Okay, it can be legit, like, there is still, like, the doubt to be had over here. We're gonna be dropping down, and we are looking for people. Now, this guy is scouting pretty weirdly. We know that there is people under us, which is, like, indicated by the footsteps. There we go, we have someone pulling up, and not a single bullet missed again from the foul. Okay, the benefit of the doubt, maybe this guy is just an insane gamer, I don't know. But as you guys can see, he is moving pretty slow. He is moving like he doesn't have a lot of experience, which is pretty surprising. All right, we're gonna drop down. Literally shot a few bullets, okay? Literally shooting the wall right now, and now he's gonna be on the aim lock right here. All right, he's very low. The Zero literally got away with 1 HP, and look at him! Look at him! Hello? Okay. Pause the video. The Zero got away, and his literal, like, camera locked onto the wall for some reason. And then there is another guy on the high ground over here, and we're gonna rewind back a little bit. We have another guy on the high ground that turns up out of nowhere, and he gets absolutely beamed. Look at how he's locking onto the other wall, and then he turns around and hits every single shot on the Kraken that dropped over there. Okay, but that's not it. Okay, we have our teammate over here that is pulling up. Okay. Again, locking onto target. It's seamless, bro. It's seamless. I've not seen any bullets being missed so far. FP Phoenix right there finishing off the kill. Like a good scum teammate that he is, teaming up with a cheater. We're gonna dash aggressively over here. We're gonna hit the shots. Piercy gets downed over here. Okay, we're gonna res our teammate. Doesn't even finish his kill. Oh my god, and look at him. His guns are now reloaded. Now he's gonna have to hit all of his shots on this Zero. Is he gonna be able to do so? I don't know. Miraculously under pressure, he doesn't miss, bro. He doesn't miss. Okay, finally gets downed and also gets finished. So BJSXKG, if this guy is watching my video, W, bro, you just killed the cheater. By the way, there is a few bullets that did miss, and the reason for that is because I suspect that this guy actually has a soft aimbot. Now, what does that mean? It means that from afar, he's gonna miss a few shots, but every time, as soon as people pull up close to him, he is gonna be hitting every shot. Look at how he knew that that guy was still there without even having any info dropping onto the map, by the way. Hits one guy, knocks one guy, again, hits the other guy, no bullets missed over here, very snappy aim. Look at how he can't even ADS and shoot properly. And now he's getting backstabbed as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, pause. You guys see this VSS, 0 out of 0 bullets. He had 10 bullets in there, and did he hit every single bullet? Yes, he did. Let's have a little replay of that. Drops down over here, beams with the CAC-6, forced to reload that, only has 20 bullets in it, so on his other gun he doesn't have anything anymore. 10 bullets! 10 clean bullets to finish off the kill. Insane. Doesn't have anything anymore because he's a noob, and he doesn't realize that he needs to back up because he doesn't have ammo, and now he's gonna die. W Stucker, I don't know if he's watching the video, but shout out to Stucker for killing him. Let's go. He's getting revived by Phoenix, and I bet you he's probably gonna go back to prison because he's looking for more blood. You know, I mean, hey, if I had aim like that, I would be looking for more blood too, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. He picks up a P90 over here in a box. Okay, we are snapping onto that guy behind the wall. Literally turned up across, like, he literally made a turn there, and it was still beaming him. Alright, Stalking out, killing Phoenix. Has 10,000 gold. Is he gonna res his teammate? Is he smart enough to res his teammate when he gets downed? Let's have a look. He is just looting like most noobs are looting. This is not an experienced player that is looting and that is going through loot very, very fast. Knows exactly where people are, so he's gonna throw up a gas up there, okay. Doesn't res his teammate. Knows where this guy is, though. Oh my god, look at that, look at that. He actually got messed up. And you know why? Because someone else is behind him, and his camera literally, like, made a turn there, and he couldn't look onto his target anymore. Let's have a look back at that, because no one actually plays like that. Okay, look. His camera is literally shifting towards another target that is close to him, probably behind him where he threw his gas grenade initially, and that's why the camera is snapping. You guys see that? Look at this. Look at that. Who turns like that? No one. Especially when a target is in front of you. That is just the program just messing up. He got messed up because of his cheats there. Alright, let's see. Okay, that guy is lagging. We cannot hit the laggers because of the server, okay. Throws a gas grenade onto someone that is on the high ground over there. Nothing too special. We're gonna hit all of our shots over here on Haroon. Haroon, rest in pepperonis. Alright. He's gonna loot this target. Let's see what he does next. Alright. Doesn't even pick up any, like, custom loadouts, by the way. Like, I've noticed that. Like, he doesn't even try to go for a custom loadout. Doesn't call him Lodi. Oh my god. Long range KO with the Scar. Nothing too special. I've done that before too, but as I said, it's more on the close range where the aim lock actually is. Look at that aim. That is pretty insane. All right. That guy is running for his life. I don't know if he's going to come back. That is some, like, headshots over the, like, edge. Very hard to hit. Not sure if a new player is actually able to do that. We're going to be dropping down over here. Okay, we're gonna still loot, okay? This is definitely, like, you know, someone who is new to the game that doesn't quite know how to loot yet, or, you know, because you can see he's not getting any custom loadouts. He's not picking up any money. He's not even rezzing any of his teammates, not even the guy that he's duo queuing with. He's gonna throw another gas grenade. I don't even know if he saw that guy properly, and now he's gonna pull up. All right, through the smoke, and there you go, Stalker. Stalker, unfortunately, a victim of being killed by a cheater. That is very unfortunate. Rest in pepperonis, brother. Phoenix, his teammate, is now down. The guy that he's duo queuing with. So, this guy is literally boosting someone. And this is something that happens very, very often. Not only on EU MENA server, but also on a lot of other servers. Let's see what he does next. He knows exactly where people are. Okay. Lock on, okay. Lock on. That was not even, bro. Okay. Look at where his crosshair is, and look at how the bullets are actually hitting. And I know some of you guys are going to be lights. It's the spectator mode. In this case, it is really far off, okay? Really, really far. Look. And look! Dude, I cannot make this up. Look at where the target is. Look at where his crosshair is. Hello? Like, we are not even close. We are not even close, okay? I don't even know where this guy is moving to. Like, he has money. He could buy a UAV. He could chase people. He could hunt people. You know, good players would be pushing with UAVs, you know? But I think he doesn't even need the UAVs. Like, he knows where people are because he has wall hacks. Like, how did he know that someone was there? How does he know that someone is right there? That guy wasn't even peeking over the wall yet. There we go. We're going to put some nades. We're going to put some mollies as well. And we're going to decide to push. Oh! Dude, you cannot make this up. How do you beam someone from that distance? Okay. How do you beam someone from that distance with an Uzi without missing a single shot? Okay. Unless you're a god at this game, even like the really, really good pro players of this game, I have not seen that happen, you know? Look, look, look. Not a single bullet miss from that distance. Not a single bullet miss. Took him 20 bullets. 20 bullets all hit from that distance. That seems about right with the damage fall off. Okay. 11k. Okay. He knows exactly where people are. He's scouting the container. Pretty sure someone is actually there. He also knows that someone is here, down here somehow. Oh, nice. Nice shots. Nice shots. Good job, buddy. Good job. This is the police, bro. Hands up. This guy, I don't know, man. It's not looking good for him. It's not looking good for him. And that was the end of the first game. All right, guys. We're moving on to game 2. Just in case that game 1 had a little bit of, like, doubt. Although I got a doubt about it because, like, listen, guys. If you guys saw those, like, prison fights early game, that is not normal, okay? Not even the best players can hit that many shots up close under pressure. You know, like, that's not possible, okay? I mean, listen. If there is doubt, if you're still not believing me, we're gonna watch this gameplay, because I'm sure some sussy stuff will happen too. And surprise, surprise, he is again playing with his buddy FP Phoenix. And now we also have someone else coming to his party, P.O. Fang. Now, this guy also was on his live stream and was also playing with him. So there is definitely some top leaderboard players that are looking to get boosted by this guy. Which, you know, if that's one of you guys, shame on you. Just to say that this is a legend lobby with top tier players. And then you have this guy. Alright, okay. Through the smoke, of course. Okay. Benefit of the doubt, you can hit some shots like that, not gonna lie. Alright, another guy. Okay. Perfect tracking, perfect turnaround. Okay. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Look at this potato. Okay. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Okay, he's gonna res his teammate. Doesn't even finish his kill. It's fine. Okay. And someone else is pulling up on him. He didn't even see it. Get absolutely wrecked, bro. Get absolutely wrecked. Shout out to Pawn for killing this guy. Jakey7 now pulling up against that other guy. And yeah, he unfortunately for Pawn, he did go down to that guy. Not saying that Jakey7 is actually cheating, but unfortunately he did save his cheating teammate. So now we're going to be looting up. Okay. You know what's so funny? This guy's clan name is Old But Great. And when I was watching his live stream, it was actually an adult man behind his monitor cheating. He even had a face cam on, not gonna lie, which is pretty impressive for someone that cheats. I've never seen that one before. Someone that has a face cam on that cheats and claims to be good. And you know what's so interesting about this guy? Is actually... Oh, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, okay. No one hit shots like that. That was weird as heck. Kind of like switching between hipfire and ADS. Is he gonna kill this guy? Of course he's gonna kill him. That was full-on headshots. Poor Pawn, man. He deserves better. But yeah, this guy was showing his task manager while he was streaming, claiming that he wasn't cheating. And I just want to say that just because a streamer or a content creator shows their taskbar on their screen doesn't mean that they're not cheating. Because nowadays, you actually have cheats that you don't even need to run a program with. You don't need to have a running program to cheat, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to go too much into details because I don't want you guys to cheat. And honestly, it's really not worth it, guys. I really discourage people to cheat in this game. But that didn't prove anything, okay? We can clearly see that this guy is aim is snapping. And during his live stream, I also was watching his gameplay. And he had one game where he was playing on Desert Valley and he was shooting at a car. But while he was shooting at the car, his aim would like switch on the targets between the car, like all over the place, like ending up in not hitting anyone, you know, because when you hit the car, you're not actually hitting people that are sitting in the car, right? So the guy is, in my opinion, 100% guilty. I think he's very, very weird. It's very weird to me that anyone would cheat like this in plain sight with a face cam on, claiming that they're good at the game, trying to prove that they're not cheating when it's obviously the case. I think that guy is just lacking some self-validation in real life, which is a very, very sad thing. Look at his aim, guys. That was just headshots right now there on BH Spy. If BH Spy is watching my video, I'd love for you to do a comment and let me know what you think about this guy. Look at that. Pawn also full-on headshotted. Gets absolutely destroyed. You guys don't understand that these guys that he's playing against are actually top leaderboard players. You know, they are actually really, really good players. I have played against these same players as well, and they have killed me multiple times, me as well the other way around. But never have we killed each other like this with like straight on headshots. Look at that. Slide hits the shots, and there's just nothing they can do about it. PO Fang right there in a fight right there. Oh no, BH Spy gets, oh no, Yaha gets beamed. BH Spy also gets beamed right there. I kind of want to watch that back for a second, so we're going to drop down over here. 5k to our name. Instantly know where we are. Doesn't miss any shots, and there is something very interesting that happened right there. Right as he knocked the other guy, the bullets literally went straight onto the other guy as well. I know it looks like they were kind of like lined up, but like if we align it up right here, okay? Right there. They were not really lined up. BH Spy was actually sitting slightly behind the box, and even when he was sitting slightly behind the box, it locked onto him, and he was already hitting him before he made that swing. So, yeah, that is definitely unnatural, man. No one has aim like that unless you 100% know that the guy is behind the box, but there was no way of knowing that. Someone is above. Someone is above. I want to see how he deals with the situation. Well, that's how he deals with the situation. Just drop a useless Nova grenade. Very nice beam with the Uzi, of course. Doesn't miss a single shot. Doesn't miss a single shot. That was the most noobiest Nova grenade that I've ever seen. And then also, just the most insane Uzi beam from that distance. That's insane. All I gotta say to this cheating guy, I don't know why you're cheating. It's really, really bad. This is really haloof behavior. I don't know how else to say it to you, because I know you're Egyptian and I know you're Arabic, and so am I. So from Arabic person to Arabic person, haloof behavior, shoo ma'alik. And you should stop making content, bro. Don't go live, don't make any content unless you actually get good at the game, okay? Like, dude, going around saying that you're so good at the game, the audacity to come to my Discord and say GG while you're cheating, oh man, you're cooked. You're cooked. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that you are an adult man. I'm guessing you might even be around my age. Don't you have any shame? Don't you have any like dignity? Is there no like sense of like wanting to play this game fairly? Or do you get clapped too hard? I think that's it. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. You have a big ego and you need validation from other people, so that's why you're cheating. Kind of sad, especially for an adult man. Like, maybe you got better things to do in real life, man. Like, find yourself a nice job, take care of your wifey, if you have any wife, if you have any kids, I don't know, that doesn't concern me. But like, you must have something better to do than cheat in this game. And then while live streaming on TikTok, especially when all of the sound alerts, all they do on your TikTok live stream was pew, 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 pew. Like, bro, you are the definition of brain rot feeding on that platform. You are the definition of degeneration on that platform. Man, I hope you don't ever create content again. And I hope that you get your life together and never cheat again. But I doubt it, because once a cheater, always a cheater. That's been proven. Anyway, that is Police Officer Lights signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this little clown show. I thought it'd be fun to make a video about it, just for entertainment purposes. I want to invite you guys to please listen to the next message that I have for you. First of all, I want to highly discourage anyone to cheat on Bloodstrike, okay? Cheating is just such a scummy behavior. You are ruining the fun of hundreds and hundreds of other people, which is not okay. And on top of that, there is so much more fun to have in this game without cheating. The best part of playing video games is to feel that improvement and to feel that you get better at games. There is fun things to grind in this game, like the striker achievements, like the leaderboard grinds if you're into that, and you can make tons of new friends without needing to cheat. You don't have to cheat. You can have validation and appreciation from the Bloodstrike community by just being legit, okay? I have been grinding these leaderboards for the longest time in the past couple of weeks, and I have seen a lot of people cheating, and with that, I've also seen a lot of legit players. And for those legit players that are grinding the leaderboards and that are really, really good at the game, I have a massive respect for them. Because those are the guys that actually play the game at the highest level and just in fair play. And I can really, really appreciate that. Secondly, I want to say that I don't want any of you guys to go and check out this guy. I also don't invite anyone to go and leave comments on his content because you will only be feeding the algorithm. Do not send him any hate. Just because he's actually cheating in this game and ruining everyone's experience does not mean or give you the right to be toxic to this guy or go and insult him. We've roasted him a little bit in this video, and I think it should stay with this video. Please don't go out of your way to go and hate on this guy. I would really appreciate that because we as a Bloodstrike community are better than that. I know you guys watching my videos, the Lights community is better than that. So yeah, good vibes only. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you guys for watching. And Officer Lights might be back in a future video. Who knows? Much love everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.